Sean went to the beach yesterday on Christmas, and let me tell you, was not an idea that I alone came up with. The beach was packed, and everybody's having a great time in this gorgeous weather.
I saw a lot of out-of-state license plates, and the folks that were here were they were just unbelievably overwhelmed with how gorgeous the weather was. And today was very similar to that, maybe a few more clouds. Take a look at the high downtown today, 82. We were up to the mid 80s in many inland microclimate locations. And typically this time of year, it's 66 for our daytime high. Current temperatures have cooled off, though. We're already dropping into the 50s in Ramona, mid to low 60s in the inland microclimates, and the same along the coastline, low 60s. Tomorrow, we'll struggle to get into the mid 60s as much cooler air is coming into Southern California. 64 degrees. The winds are out of the south at 5 right now as an atmospheric river is poised to slam into the west coast here in California. Take a look at the temperatures across the nation. Minneapolis 4, 9 in Lincoln, 22 in St. Louis. The cold air all the way down to Jackson, Mississippi, Oklahoma 23, Dallas 44, and even into the mid-Atlantic, the nation's capital 31. New York City 28 and 31 as well in Boston. Here's the reason why things are so cool there. We've got this storm pulling out of the northeast that brought the tremendous snowfall into western parts of New York, and that cold air filtering down on the backside of this front take you out to the west coast. Wait till you see this area of low pressure and look at this plume of moisture. That is the atmospheric river that is plowing into the west coast. Take a close-up look at it. This is the model that allows us to look at the moisture in the atmosphere, and look at this area right here. This is some intense moisture, and watch how it just basically plows right into the west coast. Yet another blast of moisture making its way into the west coast. Here's how things are going to play out with the computer model. That low pulls through and we dry out just in time for the holiday bowl and parade, but yet another storm plowing in over the weekend. That might affect our New Year's Eve celebration. Looking at your 8-day microclimate forecast, notice how the rain comes in overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. We see partial clearing, things dry out, and then by late Friday into Saturday, we start to see that second blast come into Southern California, and that could affect our New Year's Eve celebration. And beyond that, into the new year, there's yet another storm heading our way.